this is what happens when a rock hits your adventure bike's bash guard. So these factory bash guards are very thin. They're made from lightweight aluminium, and look, it's already dented here. It's already dented. So the thing is, like, this is from a CFMOTO 450MT. The manufacturers, they try to save weight. They try to save weight and cost by installing a very cheap, lightweight, thin aluminium bash plates. So this might be good for tarmac / blacktop riding all day. However, once you hit the dirt and gravel, this does not offer any protection. Right. So what I've done, I've had this for I think after a couple of months of owning my bike. So the first thing that I've done was to update the bash guard or bash plate. So I went for, after doing a lot of research, I went for ACERBIS or ACERBIS polyurethane bash plate, designed and engineered and manufactured in Italy. So ACERBIS. So this one's a polypropylene, and as you can see, it's had a fair bit of usage, lots of scratches, mud, dirt. This is the inside of it. It's not really heavy. The thickness wise is, I think on their website it said, I think it was like 0.4 mil. It's got good thickness. So this material that they use, polypropylene, it's a highly rigid and shatter resistant, and they like the manufacturers use it on windshield and other car parts, engine guards and things like that. So it allows a bit of flexing. I'll talk about that later on. It's good for impact absorption, and it's also good for noise reduction. So there are a couple of benefits. So the first thing is I want to talk about the weight. Obviously, there's going to be a weight difference. Okay, let's weigh the factory one. Let's weigh the factory one. Okay, factory one weighs 425 grams. Zoom it in. Yeah, 425 grams for the factory one. Okay, so we'll put that aside, and we'll get the ACERBIS on the scale. Okay, this one weighs, let me move it a bit if I can, 1.4 kilos, 1.424. Okay, the only thing is it does come with some bolts. So I might just, so it comes with these 4 Allen key style bolts. So if I add these on top of it, 1.468, right? So it's still under 1.5 kilos. Still under 1.5 kilos. So that means that so the difference between this ACERBIS bash plate and the factory one is about a kilo. Yeah, give or take, it's about a kilo. So I'll give me a sec. I'll just turn that off for a sec. Okay. So now I want to talk about the reasons why I went for, instead of a manufactured or custom engineered stainless steel one. So some of the stainless steel ones, they can weigh anywhere between 3.5 to 6.8 kilos. That's stainless steel. So for me, number one thing was to keep the bike's curb weight down. Even though this is sitting like down low, I still wanted to keep the weight below. Say I didn't want to go over like 2 kilos. Put it that way for the bash plate. So it's like difference of about 5 kilos between this and the stainless steel engineered one. Does the stainless steel one offer more protection, better protection? Most likely. Does this offer sufficient protection? I would say so. And don't forget, some of those manufactured, fabricated ones, like custom ones, they retail for around. I've seen them for about, I would say $300 to $480, between $300 to $480. This one, you can buy it from MX Store, you can buy it from Amazon, you can buy it from AMX and a few other places online for $159 plus postage. If you find it at your local store, if you just go and pick it up, it's $159. So I got this one for $159 plus delivery because I had to get it online. And so far, I'm really happy with it. The design is very, very good, very advanced, I would say. So once you take off your factory one from your motorbike, I mean, all the holes line up anyway. That's how they designed it. See these two, like their lugs on the side. So they're going straight onto the subframe, and you give it a bit of a push, and it just stays there. And then what you do is you just tighten the bolts. And the good thing, the way that they designed the bolts, like they have like a couple of mil of movement. So just in case, like if it doesn't line up properly, so you can move these around. And so far I've taken this off maybe 3-4 times, and I've never had problem like taking it off or putting it back on. So that's positive, yeah. So this goes, yeah, it just sits here like this. It's very easy like that, right? So, why do you need the bash plate? Because as I've said, the engine compartment or the engine where on the motorbike, because it sits very low, you want to protect that by all means. And that is actually the most expensive part. Like we've seen some, or I've heard some horror stories, even online or from mates, where they actually damage their crank, they damage their like a oil, what's called the oil filter or something like that, and they were stranded in the middle of nowhere. So you want as much protection as you can. And yeah, so the weight saving protection, and even just by looking at it, like have a look at the difference. Look at the difference. Even it covers the side of the engine. You know, this almost doesn't have any protection, to be honest. Very minimal, bare minimum, yeah. So, and what else I've noticed is that sometimes, like with the stainless steel ones, when you're doing a service for your oil and oil filter, you'll find that like it's easy when you take it off, but when you go to put it back on, then sometimes the holes don't line up because stainless steel doesn't flex and doesn't move. And because this material it has some flex, it moves. So that's why like it's much easy to put it back on because it's different when the bike is just like straight and flat, just standing like this, and like it's parked. Then like the weight shifts and the subframes and all that they can move. So I can 100% recommend this product. I'll leave a link on the description. And yeah, $159 plus delivery. What else I wanted to say? Yeah, for what it is, I'm really happy. I've just put it this way: I've only added like 1 kilo of weight, and I've given it like that much extra protection. So that just gives me a peace of mind at the end of the day when we go out on riding, dirt road, trail, even just normal riding. And the thing is, because of its design, like how it's like a round shaped, so whatever things you hit, like logs, rocks, stones, anything, it just slides off. Like there's nowhere to catch. It easily slides off. And when you hit like a stone, when your front wheel like flicks up stones and rocks, like you don't hear it because it doesn't make that like a tin sound, you know. Yeah. So overall, it is a really good product, and I can 100% recommend it. However, whether if you should or if you want to go for a stainless steel fabricated one that's heavier or something like this, that's your choice. That's up to you. Yeah, that's all for today. I believe I've covered everything that I needed to, and yeah, you can tell, like you can see like the amount of usage that I've got. I've had this for about a year now. I've had this for about a year, and look, it's still in good condition. There aren't like major like cracks. Like there are some scratches towards the bottom part here, but I can't see any cracks. I can't see any any major damages or holes. It's a very good product. Very good. Okay, no problems, and hope to see you in the next one.